This will be going into the master bedroom. Now, we're using two of the bedrooms. We're going to have one guest room, which would be the casita, which is other side of the pool. That'll always be made for a guest. Another bedroom is what we're going to use for an office. There'll be a bedroom downstairs, so we're going to use it as a media room. So this really has 4 bedrooms, and it'll have 4 full baths. But here's the master. And I got to say, the house overall is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. And if I had to do over again, I'd probably make it a little bit smaller. But this is what we have, and it's going to be beautiful. We'll be ordering windows next week, windows and doors. And this opening will also have sliders, maybe French type door sliders that'll open from the middle. So we'll walk right out from the bedroom into the pool area and into the courtyard. And I think Francis is also gonna, like along here and maybe some other places, maybe there, make like outside sort of garden areas. Also maybe a meter or so along that wall. So there'll also be a garden area inside. Then we have going into the master bedroom. This is the closet, pretty big closet. We're going to set this up so we won't have much furniture in the bedroom, but we'll put all the hang-up clothes and built-in dressers and stuff in here to clean up the bedroom. And then this will be the bathroom with the shower and a tub and a double vanity. So that's the upstairs of the house. I'm going to go and walk around the side of the house downstairs. It kind of shows the gate coming to the side of the house, on the left side of the house, and the wall that flows down to the end of the property. It also gives you an idea of the size of the courtyard. You can see there's, I don't know, 6 or 8 feet here. And also you can see the roof structure. And hopefully next week they're going to be putting on the slats on the roof, which is the precursor to putting on the waterproofing, as well as the roof covering itself, which would be kind of metal flaked with gravel, decorative dimensional shingles with a 50-year life. So that's what it's going to be up there. I'm not sure the color. Color's going to be probably a reddish type color, reddish brown. We'll have to wait and see, because the house itself is going to be more of a tan color. You can see the wood that's between the beams. That's basically to fill in the concrete. And right about here, this is going to be the window in the kitchen. We're looking at the kitchen. That area there will also have a really big skylight to add more light to this part of the house. This is the tongue and groove pine that's going to make the slats for the roof that they'll put waterproofing on. And I saw a guy here the other day with a machine that was sanding these down for smooth on one side, like these. And this will be, the smooth side will be on the inside of the house. You'll see it. That's what'll take the stain. And the entire structure will be stained, and you'll be able to see it from the inside. This is the front of the house, front of the casita, and that's where we're going to have like French doors and a couple of static panels for decorative reasons. And then there'll be like an iron balcony out there to make it look kind of pretty. But you can also see that they've done some work on the cisterns. I remember when we were digging these cisterns out. It's been a long time ago. And they'll be a little bit higher, I think, one more layer of block, because the driveway will need to be filled in, and so this is going to be leveled up a little bit higher. The entire lot, all that, will be filled, although a lot of that will be garden back behind there. Kind of a view from the left side of the house. You can look and see where the concrete was poured between the beams, and they'll have to fill some more in when they finally get the slats on. This is the left side of the house, and this is going to be walking down to the side. As I said, there's still going to be a bunch of dirt and gravel to build the lot up. That's the driveway, and the driveway is going to be higher than that, so you can kind of get an idea of how much more fill that's going to be necessary here. And this will also go up a little higher. to about the level of those doors. Now those doors, this room is going to be specifically for electrical. So all of our electrical devices and circuit breakers and inverters, batteries, etc. will be in this room, as well as some shelves up there for some storage. And then this room next to it will be plumbing room. We have pumps and water pressure and pool equipment, etc. all in here, all the wet stuff. So this will be the pump room, mechanical room, and that'll be the electrical room. And a lot will be built up to about that level, or even higher. You'll be able to see that this area is where there's going to be a door. This wall will continue up for another 8 feet to cover this side of the house. And there'll be a door right there, and maybe some steps going up to the door as an entry into the courtyard. They've not filled in this part yet because they still have a lot of more material to bring in. And as we go down, we'll begin to slant down now, and they came out this last week and did a lot of measurements to understand the level of the property and how we're going to mitigate water. So this is all will be from where that door is on the wall coming down this way. It'll be a slope. This will be a storage room. We're thinking about using it to, you know, put some dogs in there if necessary. And it goes down to the basement area. That is the pipe that goes into the drain right there. So this will be the low part of the house. As it was explained to me, one thing I wasn't too thrilled about, but I got a better explanation. I noticed how the floor here is lower than the door, and I expressed my dissatisfaction. They said, no, what we're going to do is we're actually going to cut away about 5 inches of that door jamb and then raise the floor another couple of inches. So there's really only going to be about 3 inches between the floor and there, and there'll be a slight ramp. I mean, having a basement like this was a bonus to begin with, and but we still have to worry about mitigating the water. So that's what it's all about. So they'll drop this threshold down some. The lot will continue to be lowered out to the wall, but then it'll be shaped so that this area is higher than that corner, and the water is all going to be run down that way through a series of like French drains and drain out into another drain down there that's at a lower level. So there's a lot work to do out here, but I understand what they're doing, and I think it'll work. And that way we'll have the basement like I want it, and not have to worry about water coming down the slope. Okay, this is going to be my real honest to goodness basement. I was just out there showing how much of that they're going to chip away. So they're going to chip away a bunch of that difference and then add a couple of inches to the floor, so there really won't be that much difference between where the door is and where the floor is, and then it'll just be a slight ramp coming into this room. Okay, but it is a fantastic room. Look at all the storage I'm going to have. Oh my God, this is going to be fantastic. This is all basement. And this beam is probably, I don't know, 18 inches above my head. So you can see raising the floor 3 or 4 inches is not going to be a problem in terms of headroom, because I'm 6'2", and there'll still be plenty of headroom. I see we got some pipes. This area will be like an industrial sink, you know, for a workshop. And you can't see it well because the GoPro doesn't do well in the dark. But we'll have a pump system down in there that actually pumps all the water from the sink as well as the downstairs bathroom up into the sewer. Continuing downstairs, this will be a full bath. You can see where the stairs are going to go. You'll come down and then take an angle and go into the room down here. That's where I was a while ago. So the stairs will probably end around here somewhere. I'll probably make this like an exercise room. It gets water in here because there's nothing keeping the water out of coming through that hole there, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, I see they've done some cleanup. I may make this like an exercise room, but the next owner is probably a den or something. And this would be another bedroom, a very large bedroom, but we will use it as a media room, you know, television, plenty of room for that, the air conditioner. So having the downstairs adds a lot of room to the house. It's some cost, of course, but it really makes the house super complete. Continuing around the house, that part there is the closet for the bedroom, the master bedroom. And that'll be the gigantic window that'll be glass block opening. This will be the lowest corner of the lot. And you can't see it, but back in there is a drain that's actually lower than the rest of the property. You can kind of see it back in that corner a little bit. Windows to the downstairs bedroom, and dining room, living room, kitchen area. That's the main drain going to the sewer, and the lot will be raised up to about that level out here. And the door to the garage. So the driveway will be right around there somewhere, the gates, and it'll swing around to the portico here, or the garage, and then out the other corner. That'll be the kind of traffic flow. So you can see a lot of progress has been made. We skipped the slow stuff the last couple months. Plus we had a lot of rain and it couldn't work. But we're making a lot of progress.